Hey, 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 welcome YouTube. Thanks for following me. Thanks for watching my content. I'm so excited to be here tonight. I'm here with my good buddy, Spidey Jew 09.
Hey, everybody. Good to be with you, my friend.
Thank you. What is it, Thursday? It's been a long week. No, it's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? No.
It's Thursday because it's a strange day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's also Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, yeah, that too. I could only think about one thing for the most part today, and that was the newest movie release. So,
yeah, and you've already seen it, right?
I have no spoilers for me. Don't worry about that.
I haven't seen it. I'm seeing it Saturday with my boys and my wife.
Wait,
My
it's
daughter.
Mother's Day weekend. Is she going to let you do that?
Oh, she loves this stuff.
Oh, man, you married well. I
um,
never doubted that, by the way.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm a catch. Yeah, I just want to say welcome again. This is Scandal Cards and Comics, where I talk about things, collectibles, comic books, Marvel cards, not sports cards, but I've been tempted by a few sports cards lately. I don't know if I don't know what it is. There's something in the water.
I have a guess of what it is.
Okay.
There's no new Marvel card product.
Yeah, right.
We need product. I've been talking about this with a couple of friends. It's, new product is the oxygen of our hobby, and we're suffocating right now.
Yeah.
It's impacting a lot of stuff, in my opinion.
You're probably right. I mean, and people are just as quickly as Marvel Annual selling out,
Mm-hmm.
Marvel Ages, and yeah,
We need that metal.
I think I would buy Johnny Depp and Amber Heard cards at this point.
Right. You're gonna get some of the scene cards, like what she left in the bedroom, or
Oh my gosh.
A relic, a piece of the finger.
That's so sad. Such a sad situation. Anyway,
It is.
well, I'm so glad to be here with you, my friend, tonight. I'm glad that I get to take a moment from family, from friends, from my business, from life, and just think about collectibles. Super fun. I watched your video earlier this week, which was fantastic, where you were talking about CGC grading, and who were your guests on that?
That's Manu at 9.9 Newsstand. Very, very good collector of comic books primarily. And then we had Naj, who's from the UK. And if you couldn't tell, she was being quiet, and it was 3 a.m. in the morning for her. But she's an awesome.
Why her mic was super low.
Yeah, she didn't want to wake anybody up.
Understood. That's very nice of her.
Yeah.
She knows her stuff, though.
She really does. Seriously.
Yes. Before we get started, so today let me just set the pace. I have a few Marvel card pickups to show you, and also we have some CGC two large mega books that came back from CGC this week. I haven't seen the grades, honestly. I even had my wife tape over the grades. She opened the box, taped over the grades for me, so I can reveal the tape. So there's not going to be any mishaps of me seeing them.
I love the thoughtfulness there, because I've ruined some grade reveals, like grabbing the wrong side.
Oh, I know. I don't know what's with me. That's so you have to think like double negative.
It's reverse, yeah.
Before we get started, who are some of your favorite? Do you consume a lot of YouTube comic content?
I like Comic Tom 101.
Comic Tom's great.
I like Variant, which does more the history of, right? If I'm really bored, and this is not to downgrade the channel, just the videos are so long. I'm not going to think of his name now. The guy, Comics Explained. Is that it?
Comics Explained. Do you ever listen? Do you ever do comics? Comic Tropes. That's a good one too.
I haven't done Comic Tropes, but I tell you, another one that I've enjoyed recently is the Russian Comic Book Nerd. I think it's what it's called, and they do dramatizations of the comic book. So you get sounds, voice actors, everything, and they'll do a whole run, like a biography of a character, and it's all the comic book panels telling the story, all acted out with dramatized voices.
Well, that sounds amazing, and that seems like, for my brain that can't focus on anything anymore since TikTok and Facebook streams have ruined my attention span. That sounds perfect.
What's great about it is it's like the perfect type of audiobook, that if you need a visual, if you need visualization, you can look over and it's got it there on the screen. But if you don't have to have it to listen to it. It's really good. I liked
My
it.
my comic book channel recommendations before we get started, I'm gonna give some obscure ones. I really
Okay.
like ETA Nick. He's a
Okay. I have to
really,
check that out.
salty older guy that, has a really great
Salty.
he's salty. He's a little salty. He's a little nippy.
He's seen
Uh,
some things, huh?
yeah, he's seen stuff, and he's kinda he's just not, he's real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's just an old timer collector. He's great. I also really like this new channel. This guy only has a few videos, but he does some Jim Lee comic reveals that are fantastic. His name's Kingsley. I highly
Okay.
recommend his videos.
Very cool.
He had some recent CGC submissions where he got Chris Claremont to sign some really awesome 90s X-Men keys. And he's just so excited and passionate about his collection. He's very particular, 9.8s only. He also, you can send books to CGC and have these famous artists sign them. They have these like monthly signings, right? If you get, you have to get registered with it and all that, and you can specify what color ink you want the signature at, where you want the signature. You can pay extra for getting a sketch on top of the comic book cover as well.
Yeah.
It's
And they
really
just
great.
announced this week that Jim Lee's doing another sign in Remark.
Oh, is that right? I did not know.
$460 for the sketch, or they call them remarks.
Mhm.
And then I think it's like 150 or something like that for the signature.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Mhm.
I listened to Comic Tom. Also Gary. Can't remember Gary's channels.
Oh yeah, Gary. Very Gary.
Very Gary's comics. Yes.
They made these names because they're easy to remember, and here we are.
Yes. And then also there's a Canadian guy who loves his Batman and his Green Lantern. He's like a kind of a stout blonde guy. Can't remember his name. What's his channel? Gem Mint. Is it Gem Mint Collectibles?
No,
Maybe
Jim is. I think he lives in Florida. Not
no, it's
Canada.
not Gem Mint. Yeah, it's
Mint.
not Gem Mint.
Jim Mint's awesome.
I can't remember. Oh well, next time I'll recommend it. But anyway, let's get started with what we have to show today.
Exciting.
So first things first, I think I showed you this. I feel like I got the deal of the century with this is fun to show, but also really disappointing. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay. So I was hunting the full set of 2018 jambalayas, and I was having fun hunting them. Trying to get them at a cost price of about 75 to 110 per card, hopefully, and having great. I was about halfway there, and man, like right when I was in the fun of the hunts, we all know how fun the hunt is. I bid on this random eBay auction and got the whole dang set for like I think it was
you killed the hunt.
Yeah, I killed the hunt. It was less than 2,000 for the whole set on eBay. Wow. Yeah, and I mean these
and this card we're looking at here goes for 900 to 1,200.
Exactly. And there's some killer ones in here. These are fantastic. So
they really are. A lot of them is very not the traditional costume, but when you get to looking at them, you realize these are really awesome.
Yeah, these are the Phoenix Forks. The Phoenix Forks. Sorry, the Phoenix Force costumes, right?
Right. And here's what I love about these jambalayas in this set is the PMGs in this set did not have as many heavy hitters character-wise as the jambalayas. Emma Frost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gonna burn through these really quick. I love that beast. I love that Hank McCoy.
Oh, I don't think I've actually looked at this one closely.
It's just beautiful. I just like it. It's like classic Hank. He looks like the scientist that he is. He also, I think it's fun because it's like classic Hank. I
love that strong jaw. That's good stuff.
Love Weapon X Barry Smith art on that one. This Angel, it's fine. It's nice. Iceman as well. But yeah, so the hunt just died. It's like, oh, okay. I guess I bought that.
Young Jean Grey.
Yeah, Young Jean Grey, classic Havoc. This is another big hitter in this set. This Scarlet Witch is fantastic.
Saw that pose a lot tonight.
Nice.
It's a great rogue.
Yeah, this is beautiful. This is a great one.
Is that her Avengers, West Coast Avengers costume, or?
Gosh, now that you ask me, I think it is. It's like the early 2000s. No, it's after the hood. I think it's after she wore that hood. No, she has the hood. There's
the hood.
Yeah, that's the hood. Yeah, that's early 2000s. Cannonball, great card.
Yeah.
Sunfire. But yeah, it's kind of weird. All of a sudden, you just have them all, and you're like, oh, put them in the drawer now.
They're not going in the drawer.
No, they're gonna go in the display here.
Wait a minute. Is that Kitty Pryde or
It's
is
Kitty
that Star
Pryde.
Lord?
It's Kitty Pryde as Star Lord. So
Okay.
there's two cross-dressing jambalayas here. One of them is this Kitty Pryde, and then the other one is this one, Dazzler Thor.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
Huh. Dazzler Thor. Never even noticed that.
Moonstar, great art.
Yeah, really.
As much as it makes sense to send those into PSA, they would look gorgeous instantly. Yeah. You know what? Stacking, I love that idea. This is a PC collection for me. And man, the PSA grades, I'll tell you, once you get something slabbed in a PSA slab, it feels like it's already on its way out of your collection. You know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of like you did it just to prove it, but then once it's proven, you're like, maybe I should move it, you know?
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. I really do. I hadn't thought about it that way. I wonder if CGC would change that because you were like, because we love comics, we love the art. It's like if this is staying in my collection, I might as well have it in a CGC slab.
They display well against the black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one's weird. I wish this one was a little better. This Juggernaut. Yeah,
interesting showing of his power set.
Mr. Sinister.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he's kind of a.
That's like how he would walk around town.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. With like two ladies under his arm. He kind of looks like he could like out suave Gambit here, you know?
Yeah, no, our Gambit as Sinister.
Yes. Just got back my Weapon X. Got a PSA 9. Nice.
Wow, that's nice.
Jambalaya, Sauron. Is that a baby in there? What is that?
That is a 3-eyed monkey or something.
Oh yeah, it's 5-eyed, yeah.
It's Eye Boy. Toad. With his day job.
Sebastian Shaw.
Nice.
Oh, and another Havoc. This one slipped in there because I just bought that one. Yeah, I just bought this on eBay for $150, and then I got the whole thing collection for. Anyway,
I think you said $1,500 plus fees.
Yeah, it was something ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I hadn't gotten a deal like that on a Marvel card collection in eBay.
I bought a full Royal Foil set of 30 cards for $1,500 on eBay.
When was this?
This was back in November, December last year.
Really?
And it just goes to show that you shouldn't sell full sets raw on eBay. I mean,
no.
Just because people already had 15 of those cards, it's going to be difficult for them to justify buying all of it unless they want to do the work of reselling the extras.
Yeah. Well, on to the entree.
Yeah, that was dessert. That was quite the meal itself.
Okay, so I submitted these two comics. This is the first time I've submitted two comics to CGC and had them press them.
Okay, so how long were they there?
They were there for a good month and a half longer than the group that I sent that I mailed with these books.
Okay.
So you might have saw that I recently opened up some other books, and I thought this Ultimate Fallout 4 was in that last box opening. I was like, "Where's my Ultimate Fallout 4?" It's kind of freaking out a little bit. Then I had to remember that I asked them to press it. So
yeah, I always have this thought that, I mean, it's a little compromising.
Yeah,
because they want their pressing to work.
You mean it's a little bit? You mean there's a compromising in that there's multiple conflict of interest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about it.
No, for sure.
Which makes it smart to use them if you don't mind the wait.
Yeah. This box looks huge when I hold it like this. It's like huge, but no.
You're not a small person.
I'm not a small man. So I actually had my wife open this box for me. She also, I've seen a few different YouTubers do this. She put blue masking tape over the grades so I can't accidentally reveal them.
Did you ask her like, hey, will I be happy? Or is it at least a 9 point something?
This is what she says. Oh, they grade these only to 5?
Oh gosh, your wife is amazing.
The grades only go to these. Do these only go to 5? That's what she said. And I was like,
Is it the 1 to 5 scale?
Oh my gosh. She got me too. I was like, what? No. Let's see. I've got to keep up on these comments here. What are the pull rates on those jambalayas? Great.
Probably 1 in 72 boxes, but I mean 1 in 72 packs, but I think I can find out for you.
That'd be great. Look at Jeff's site.
Well, if he has the 2018 Player of X-Men on it, because like there's not 2020 Marvel Masterpiece on this site.
What? Why not?
It's just not. You have to go to.
Do we know Jeff? Is he in the group?
I don't know, but I would contribute to this before I would contribute to Wikipedia financially. That's not a slight at Wikipedia.
No. It's so true. It's like you find more value in this than that. Exactly. X-Men Flare Ultra 20.
It's there.
Yeah, it's there. I'm gonna share screen. Is that okay? Let's look. We're gonna answer this question for you, Off-White Tim.
I got it if you want. You got it.
All right, no, that's good. It's fine. You can share it. I'll get there. There we go.
1 in 48 packs.
1 in 48 packs. So I know the numbers these are not as uncommon as the 2015, 2013s.
Right, which I think were 1 in 72. And see, but that's only part of it because it's one thing to know the pull rate. Exactly. You also need the print run.
How many boxes were printed?
Yeah.
Yes.
So when you look at the pull rate of 1 in 72 packs, and then there's 20 packs per box.
Yes.
There's only 6,700 boxes in 2013 Flare Retro. I could probably do that math, actually.
It's a little late. I don't know if you can.
Don't do math. Don't do math. I can't get them confused.
Don't do mixed math and Marvel. Only Spider-Man can do that.
Right.
I do know. I think people say that there's almost 100 of each of these jambalayas. I don't know if that's true though. Really? I've heard that the count is somewhere between 70 and 100 in existence of each of the 2018 jambalayas, but I'm not sure if that's true.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
And I think we're going to start seeing more opportunities for some amazing card lots like these. More people are starting to have financial troubles. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. It's kind of like we're all like this. Hey, I think some people are going to not have food here soon. So
right, they got to sell their Marvel cards. Well, I mean, economically, if you want to get in, we don't want to do this too much. We'll get like 10 seconds to it. Yeah, there's a really good chance we're headed towards a recession. That doesn't always mean everyone suffers or something like that. It's like weeding the garden a little bit, but it can create opportunities for people to sell what they have, that's not essential.
To Scandal. Just got back. Oh, I think I saw your card. Did you post this in the Facebook group? Just got back 2017 Wolverine Jambalaya in a PSA 10, and now I'm thinking I may move it. Oh, back to my point of once it's in a PSA slab, you're like, it's on its way out.
Oh, is that Off-White Tim's? I saw it. Yeah, in the group.
Yeah, that was killer.
Man. Well, I mean, you saw PSA 8s selling for like $2,500.
Yeah.
At one time.
At one time. I think, I'd hold out for 3 on that at least. But anyway, you never know where the market's going. All right, let's get these going. Let me get situated. Let's make this adjust the camera size here. Boom. Okay, so maybe I'm going to take them out of the bags. I always take them out of the bags.
How many? Hey, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you had that.
It's fine.
Oh, how many characters were in the 2013 Jambalaya set?
Where's my cap? I only have one.
It probably won't tell you, but it's probably 30, huh? That's generally.
I know in 2015 it's 30 each. No, in 20. Oh, you mean in existence or print? Like how many are in the set?
Yeah, like the number of characters.
2015 has 21. And I think it's 21 for the 2013s too, but I might be wrong. It might be 15.
Okay. Well, I'm going to keep working on the math. Let's go.
Okay. All right. So, I forgot I got the label. I'm so excited about this book. All right.
Oh, you got a great label.
I got the cool label. I splurged on the label. So let's first. Okay, I'm gonna show it into the camera here first, and then, So now we can kind of enjoy it without risk of the grade. I like to look at the book fully.
Can I talk about this cover while you're showing the?
Yeah, please do.
So, like when I first saw this book, the cover didn't strike me, but over time, and the more I've been with this cover, the more I like it. You know, it in a sense, it tells quite the story. You've got these extraordinarily well established, you know, heroes on it, and then you have this unmasked and unseen, you know, hero that's obviously Spider-Man, but can he live up to, you know, the what's expected of being one of these top 4, you know, superheroes in the Marvel universe?
Yeah, I think so, and that's to people that have read it, and people that haven't. As far as like when it came out, there was a lot more questions of what was going on here. Like Spider-Man No More, that's a callback to Spider-Man ASM 50 with Kingpin.
Yeah,
that cover, and as well as yeah, you know, you don't know that it's Miles Morales. Anybody that picked this book up would have thought that's Peter Parker.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's definitely kind of a mystery spoiler. It was like, wow, it was not a spoiler, a twist.
And I just want to congratulate Marvel, because to have a handoff character, or whatever the proper term is, for someone like Spider-Man, and it to do as well as it has, it really speaks highly of how they handled it.
Yeah, I just want to get full screen on this for a second.
Looks clean, my friend.
I know. So this one, it did look clean. I do own multiple of this. I don't want to be a brat, but I do. And this one looked great. It looks nice. The pressing looks good. So I got the custom label with Miles Morales on there as well. So that looks fantastic.
It just color matches well with it.
Color matches, exactly. Yeah, and just to have, yeah, I agree. Especially having those particular 3 Avengers on there. This cover's sick. It's so sick. It didn't have. So I this one I bought this one last year, in the poly bag for, I think, I can't remember. I'd make up the price, but I think it was around $1,200
in the poly bag.
In the poly bag.
Okay.
Yeah. So and yeah, you can see there's no sign of the seam down the middle on the back. And I did ask the seller for 150 photos of this book before I bought it. I got quite annoying about it. So let's see what we got here.
I would have given up on you.
I know. I know. It's so true. I would have too.
If somebody asked you for 150 photos as a seller, would you do it?
No.
No.
No, it wasn't it wasn't 150, but it was quite a few.
Okay.
It was kind of like, hey, can I get a different angle with do you have like a light you can shine on it?
Yeah.
Very annoying of me.
Well, he obviously did a good job. You bought the book.
So you guys, do you have any guesses on the grade? I mean, it looks good.
Looking at it,
I don't see any spine ticks on it.
I don't either.
So this was a common misconception of a spine tick. This is in the art.
It
looks
looks
little
like
white line right there is in the art. Yeah.
It's gotten me a few times until I got familiar with the book. I've seen worse looking 9/8.
Yeah,
that's what I'm going to say. Although I don't want to get my own hopes up, because I'm rooting for you.
Give Scandal a like, everyone. I love that, TBC Breaks. Thank you. Please give all 7 of you, give me a like.
Yes, just hit it.
Hit it, man. And also share it, and share the link, and talk me up. We're trying hard here, guys, to bring you guys good stuff.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's reveal this grade. Okay. So I think this could be anywhere, no joke, 9.4.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You're showing this book first, and this is an amazing big book.
Yeah.
What does that say for the next book?
The next book's bigger than this book, right?
Holy smokes. All right. I'm ready for this grade.
Any color rub on the back? Wait, one second. Okay, no, there's no color rub. Come on, Off-White. There's no color rub. I love how there's like this cheesy like gum commercial on the back.
Yeah, and that's so comic book, you know? And that's not color rub. That Cap's shield is supposed to look like that.
Yeah, those aren't dents in the book either. That's a shield. If not, gonna go with 9.8. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Gosh. So before we do, what are we talking about? Like, what's the price differences? I haven't checked
Yeah,
US4
I haven't
pricing.
either, but I was thinking 9.6 is still last look for me was around 1,200, and the 9.8's pushing 300. I mean 3,000, 3,500. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big deal.
Okay, lady. Let's see how she put the tape on. She did 2 layers.
She did not want it to shine through.
Yeah. It's always nice to include the wife when you can. Over 3,000. Okay, that would be nice. Over 3.
Oh yeah.
It's a 0.8.
It's
Oh man.
I was like, if you'd have went the other way, we'd had a bigger reveal.
Oh my.
Congratulations.
What? That is awesome. Especially, I love it with this case too. That is so good looking. What?
Dude, you killed it.
Do you guys see the faint Spider-Man on the grade too? See that?
Oh wow, I did not see that. Oh, and off-white, Tim. It's white pages.
White pages, which is pretty standard for modern.
Yeah, but it matters.
Yes.
It's going to matter a number of years from now.
Here we go. Off-white's nice. Congrats. Thank you. Is the U on the Ultimate supposed to be partial? Good question. I think it is. Yeah. And other notes is that comic book cover fittings don't typically hurt the grade, especially on silver and bronze. If you have an oddly fitted comic cover where you feel like it's overwrapped, they don't ding for that.
Yeah, because it's not because you read it and threw it around and left in your back seat and all that kind of stuff.
Oh man, that is awesome.
That is spectacular.
Let's go right back to that's actually amazing. No, it's actually Ultimate. All right.
That Scandell, that's quite the Spidey hit.
That's a what?
Quite the Spidey hit.
Yes, I know. It is a Spidey. It's a great Spidey hit. More, yeah. I think there's going to be a lot more Spidey hits. All right, book number 2. Some would say this is not as big as the other one. Does anybody know what it is from the back?
Yeah, sorry, let's let the audience have their chance. I don't want to steal their thunder, but I definitely recognize the back of that one.
Anybody guess?
Oh.
What book is this?
Look at Off-White Tim.
Well done. Yeah,
good job.
This is an Amazing Spider-Man 300.
And the back is what's hurt me on this book grade-wise more than any other part of the book. Not the spine, not the front, not the edges and corners, but the back being a color rub.
I can't remember which label I got on this one.
Well, it definitely looks like you got a label because of that Venom Black Symbiote.
That's not on this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's look at the back here. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
The top left corner? Is that just a glare? Maybe just a glare.
It looks. I'd say it was. It's slight wear.
Yeah, but that's where the 0.2 comes in.
Yeah, and the corner's still nice, but there's a little bit of a scuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell if it's that scuff, that graying is just caused by the impact of the poly bag inside.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Wow, that spine looks good so far.
This one I bought raw in 2019. I'm sitting on this one. I haven't gotten it graded.
Yeah,
that's actually a 9.8 corner, even though it doesn't look.
Yeah, like you can have a little tear down there and still be 9.8.
Okay, this one looks a little. Still, it's interesting because I haven't gotten this critical on a book in a long time. So if I look at this as a card, I think,
yeah, it's just not the same.
Not the same. So let's look at the.
I mean, you can't press and clean and do all that with cards. I mean, you can.
Direct edition.
Oh, and I love how dark your 300s are.
Oh, do you think they vary? Sometimes they're a little orange, right?
They can be orange, and that doesn't hurt the grade, but it does hurt the presentation for me.
Yeah, look at that. So look at that again.
But that could happen just in the normal wrapping of the book.
Yeah. Depends on the spine looks good. The staples look good. I don't see any scuffs. I got it pressed, so honestly, I don't remember it looking this clean when when I when I sent it. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, this okay. Look at right there on the
See
edge.
that little nick.
Mhm.
But how do you have photos? Do you remember if that was there before you sent it?
I don't think I have photos
Mhm.
of this one. I was pretty. I think I mailed this one away right in December or January.
Gosh, Todd just knew when to break out his best work, didn't he?
There's the Venom label. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Could you imagine if it was the Venom where he's Skull Dragon Spider-Man in 316? If you had that as the label,
No, I mean,
that would be insane.
can have slight fade on the red, but this looks really good. Gonna say 9.4 or higher, hopefully. I liked where you're. I would love a 9.4. I don't know where, again, prices on this one. I'm not sure. 9.6, 9.8, 9.4.
9.8 Direct is 5,000 plus. I think I haven't looked in a while. I just, I've obviously had my head buried in Marvel cards, but
I
9.4 I
yes.
think would probably be what, 2,500, 2,800 maybe.
This is a big book. This book is like, I remember older kids loving this book, and I was
Mm.
still kind of young on comics, and I was like, what's the commotion? I was 10 at this time.
I'm gonna be a little more harsh, and I'm gonna go 9.2.
9.2. Okay.
Yeah. So,
I-
that's
yeah,
a big difference.
Yeah, big difference. 9.4 is at 850 exactly. So 9.6 is typically what you want on this or higher. 9.8
Mhm.
preferable. I have this book in a 9.6 newsstand,
Wow,
which is huge.
it's huge.
So again, but this one I don't have the specialty label on it, and the colors on this look fantastic. I'm excited to see what we got here.
Mm-hmm.
It's down since the movie. Whatever. I don't.
The movie shouldn't impact this book.
No, the movie had nothing to do with this book.
It shouldn't. I can't say that it didn't, but it should not. It didn't add to it. We can say that.
That is exactly. That's how I like to see it.
Yeah.
It didn't add to it. That's the thing. This book had already soared before that movie.
Right.
So anyway, here we go. I'm gonna go from this side this time.
Smart. I'm giving you credit, my friend. What if it's an 8 again on this side?
Oh. that would really be. Yeah, this is what you guys pay for. This is what Here we go.
Okay, good. It's a 9.
Man, okay. 9.
Yeah.
White pages. That's good. That doesn't always happen for this book.
That book's old.
This is the top of Copper Age, in my opinion. Okay. Point. Okay, we got the point. Okay, I want it to be more than a 2. And
this is a lot more fun grading for you about that.
That looks like a round.
Okay, so it's either a 9.0 or 9.8 or 9.6. Oh my goodness.
What do you guys think it is?
It's a matching book. 9.6. Dude.
That is huge. Awesome.
Obviously you would rather a 9.8, but the fact that it matches your newsstand.
Yeah, that is that. Yes, that these will present well.
Well,
I don't move a lot of comics, to be honest. I have moved a lot more cards than I do comics. Once I kind of buy them, I'm like, this is mine forever.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you having space issues for your comics that you upgraded?
Got some in the storage room, which I shouldn't have them in because there's moisture in there. But I live in Utah, which is the second driest state in the country. So
right. Out here we're 100% humidity.
Yeah, you guys are in the Okefenokee.
Last sale was $1,800 on Go Collects.
Really?
$1,850.
And did it have the specialty label? I doubt it.
That adds what?
I bet it adds a little bit.
A little bit. I definitely. Here's what I would like to say. How I'd like to say it. It's going to be the first purchase compared to the other 9.6 without it. So it may not add price, but it'll move faster.
Yeah. And again, I have 3 sons and a daughter, and like they already try to lay claim on my my collectibles. Like, you're not going to sell that, right, Dad? That one's for me. I'm like, yeah, okay, you can have that.
So my daughter texts me yesterday and goes, "Hey, Dad, where's my portion of what you sold out of the gold one of one?" It's like, send her a screenshot of the account.
She was on a few videos, so
I know.
you could say
Oh,
that she contributed.
she certainly did, and she certainly has a sense of it. And I sent her a screenshot, and I said, "Here it is." And she goes, "Okay, I don't need all that for my car."
Yeah. Man, that looks sweet. So I'm so glad. 9.6 is about as good. I mean, that's definitely respectable.
I would,
Um,
I would take it.
yeah, exactly. It's
I
like,
mean, like
yeah.
I've played this game and I lost. I came back with an 8.5. So
Oh, really?
yeah, paid $1,000 for a raw newsstand.
No. Like, did it look a lot worse after you got it back? Were you like, oh, I see it now?
It was the color rub, and it's a color rub. I think is an automatic. I can't remember what it is. It's just boom. They just and I didn't see it in the photos. Just didn't see it at all, and it was like that big too in the back.
I could find my other one if you guys want to wait a sec. But
It's nearby.
it's nearby. Yeah, it's right here. One second. Let me look, and then I have something else to show you guys.
Oh, cool.
I was playing Little League with my son, so I'm kind of sore right now.
Oh, so you're out there hitting and pitching?
Coaching, hitting, pitching. I probably hit about 150 balls tonight.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Is that a Millennium Falcon turned in the case behind you?
Yeah. So there's blueprints for a custom Lego stand made out of Lego that tilts it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did you build it yourself?
Yeah.
Was that therapeutic?
Yeah, actually, I do like to build those. Okay. So we got here a 9 point. This is another investment grade one that I bought last year. That I actually bought this one with. I'm going to crack and resubmit on this one.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
Hey, get CGC to clean and press it.
Exactly. That's another one, and that has the old. It's kind of the older label. I don't know if you know about this. It has the gray faded number, and the white pages. It says right here. So, and there's people that say that they were graded a little harsher during this phase, but you never know.
Interesting.
So that's a cool thing. Like, you can look on eBay for this book, and now they've made the grading open source or whatever you want to public, so you can just take this code, punch it in, and verify the book, and also see when it was graded. And some people say there's certain periods where CGC graded harsher or less harsh. So,
and get greater notes.
Sometimes if the greater notes are there, yeah. So then this book, this is the newsstand one. This one has a story. I might have shared this before, but I don't think I shared it on my channel. I think I shared it on yours or someone else's.
Well, this is good context.
Yeah, so let's zoom out here if I can. Ooh, you can see how messy my desk is. All right. So this is the newsstand 9.6. This one I bought early last year. For guess how much?
Early last year, raw. Well, early last year, raw, they were selling for $1,000.
This was, I got it for 400.
Oh man!
And the guy had it listed. I actually paid for it I paid $1,000 for it, and then when I got it, the staples had orange rust on them. On this book, orange rust on the staples. And I tell the guy, I'm like, look, dude, you didn't there's rust on these staples, and the photos were kind of blurry anyway. So I did throw a little bit of like a, hey, this condition is not, that wasn't marked, that wasn't noted.
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally forgetting. This was a slabbed 9.4 with rusty staples, and the staples had rusted in the case because the case had a crack in the corner, and the guy had kept it in a safe, a moisture proofing safe, or what do they call them? And apparently these safes are not great for comics because there's some kind of chemical they coat the inside of these non-flammable safes, and that chemical will eat up metal. And
Hmm.
there's certain kind of safes you should put a gun in, and there's certain kind of safes you shouldn't put a gun in because of that chemical. Anyway, this
Wow.
book having opened, that chemical caused the staples to rust inside the case because
Hmm.
because the case was chipped and had a little bit of air coming in. So the staples were orange, and that's why I threw a fit, because I'm like, look, this was a graded book, and it has rusty staples, and so I bought it, and then I cotton swabbed the rust off. I cracked it. I cracked it because the case was already open,
Mm-hmm.
and I lightly just got a cotton swab and just kind of cleaned up the staple, just dry chemical, just dry rubbing.
Yeah.
It all came right off. Resubmitted, got it pressed, came back at 9.6.
That's beautiful.
Yeah,
You did fantastic.
yeah, and that's so fun, right? I mean, especially the newsstand version. I kind of wanted to compare the reds really quick, but they look similar, actually. I think. No, these are.
I think your newsstand's a little dark. Yeah, it's hard to tell because of the light and being in the bag, and all in the slab, but
yeah,
they're similar enough. But I like them
similar.
both.
Anyway, before we go, and I know everybody's you got to go to bed, but I am going to submit some more comics to CGC, and I thought I would just show a few of them.
Sweet.
Not that many. These aren't as big of books.
Wait, that's got an auto on the top of it.
Yeah, this has a Chris Claremont auto on it.
Are you sending that to CBCS?
I don't mind. I don't mind Green Label CGC myself. I don't really care. In fact, I think Gold Label are overrated. I don't think someone who has such a distinct signature as Chris Claremont needs to have that verified. I know it was him. It looks like him. Who else would bother?
Yeah, you can't. That's a fingerprint. You can't reproduce that.
Yeah. So this book is a key. This is considered an X-Men key. Do you know why, by chance?
Do I know why by chance?
Yes.
Hold on. Chaos in Canada, issue number 120.
That's a big hint down here.
Oh, Alpha Flight.
Yeah. First appearance of Alpha Flight. I think on this one they're just on the last page.
Yeah. Okay. So, because isn't their first full appearance with Alpha on the cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I think it's more than just a one-page appearance, though. I think it's actually like 3 or 4 or 5 pages at the end.
But they're on the cover.
Yeah, they're right there. I see. These are them.
Yeah, I get that's kind of a cameo appearance, but
exactly. So yeah, cameo. Off-White Tim says. Yeah. So we have that one. Sending that in. That's a nice one.
Hey, the first morph.
Yeah, that's true. First morph.
I think that's actually important.
Yes.
Did you know that I spiked this book and put it in the top 10 on Comic Times channel?
No. What do you mean spiked it?
So when I did the interview with Eric and Julia Leewald,
oh, not spiked it.
When the news came out about the number of episodes and Professor X and when it was going to pick up and all that came from my interview, it spiked the book one week and ended up on the top 10.
Oh, I do remember it was on Comic. Like they did show a video of your channel being interviewing them, and they did credit that. That's right. I remember now.
It was crazy.
It's awesome. Great book. I actually didn't have this book as a kid. I didn't read X-Men Adventures. For some reason, this one felt like a cereal box comic to me.
It did. I'm 100% with you. And it took me as an adult to get a clean copy of it because it was cheap, and why not? And there's 3 issues, I believe, for X-Men Adventures. So I got all 3.
Yeah, it felt like a Pizza Hut comic. Like one that you just get like as a specialty gift.
Because it is the art of the anime series, but it's still it just has a little gimmick to it. I can't really put my finger on it.
Yeah, no, I get it. And it looks a little bit like it looks a little bit more less arty and more like a poster,
Yeah, it's like, why is Gambit smiling? Jubilee's smiling. Wolverine's wanting to kill somebody. Cyclops
he is killing somebody.
Yeah, Cyclops is killing somebody. Professor X is like, why am I here? And then you get the classic just Rogue in the background. So yeah, it doesn't.
He's doing like a part of it. He's there too, and me.
Yeah.
That rogue that's nice actually. All right.
Yeah, when
That's
you
a
get
good one.
close to this, nice.
This is I think you should pick up this book if you don't
I
have
need to. Is this the first time Spidey and the X-Men meet?
it. I think it is.
Because
I
I
just
tried to
like it.
look that up before, and I don't know.
I picked it up because the covers, like, to me, it looks like it is, and the covers. This is just one of the best covers you can get. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is a great cover.
And just Along Came a Spider, super fun little tagline down there.
Mm-hmm.
I
They
mean,
made that into a movie, didn't they?
they made this into a movie.
No, the tagline is the name of a movie.
Oh yeah, yeah, with Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I think so.
Boom. I don't know. One of those kid serial killer movies, I think.
Right.
The kid's not the serial killer. The kids are being killed by the serial killer.
Right.
Great book.
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about earlier about staple alignment. This does not matter. Like technically the book shouldn't have folded right there, but anyway, yeah, X-Men 35. I love the books that have Professor X like having a headache up there. Like he's just
my X-Men are in trouble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But those are the three that I'm sending off next. Not a huge load.
I do like that. That's a good looking copy too.
Yeah, the colors on this one are very vibrant.
To me, when you're dealing with that age, it is about presentation more than the grade. Although I mean, I get that you would rather have a better grade.
Yes.
But for me, I'll take a 4.0 that presents really well. I'm happy.
And also just the cover being, once it's slabbed, that book's not getting opened again. So it's nice to have, collect books that have really appealing covers. There's so many X-Men books that I can't buy anymore just out of spite because I stalled on them and I never picked them up. And it kills me,
X-Men's going to get expensive.
Presents like an 8. That's what Nerdy Card Guy says. Okay, I'd love to get your feedback on that. Like why? Let's see. Spine looks nice, but right there next to her knee, you see that little scar on the book?
Yeah, I do see that.
Yeah.
And what we don't know with a book this age is your pages. Have you had a chance to inspect the interiors?
Oh yeah, no, I didn't yet. I probably should, but
yeah, because you just never know what you're going to find. And I mean, obviously with modern books, you can kind of tell, but
yeah. Did you see the recent? I sent off a Spider-Man 50 on about. I got that one back, and it came back as a restored grade. Did you see that?
No, I did not.
Yeah, these are some recent ones that I already showed these on my channel.
Ooh,
but this one came back 7.0. Great book.
That book just has never been valued where it should be.
No,
it's a great cover.
I know.
It's Fantastic Four. And it's a first appearance with a cover appearance of Black Panther.
Yeah, and I love that it's like not in a Black Panther book. It's like in a different book.
Yes.
So this one this is the one that came back as a restored cover. I mean, a restored grade. Small amount of color touch on cover.
Oh, man. Somebody in their black light.
I have to say, like, everybody's just like, there's so many. I don't think beggars can't be choosers anymore, especially like the ship has sailed.
Right.
So
that book's expensive. That's just the way it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And, like, I mean, I have, again, I want to be a brat, but I do have other copies of this, but I was surprised that this one had color touch. I didn't catch it.
Have you figured out where it's at?
Yeesh. No. Whoever did it did a good job.
You ought to get Daniel to look at it. Not that you don't have a good comic book cleaner and presser, but he's been able to turn some of those purple labels, is that right, to the blue labels.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's your other copy.
Yeah. This one came back. Same grade, 6.5.
And by the way, you're not being a brat. You work hard. You buy this stuff. Nobody's giving it to you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, but I don't know. The purple.
You got matching grades.
Yeah, and this one, I mean, the purple just.
Hey, you got to go for the whole rainbow. Get a yellow, a green, all in 6.5s.
Man, who would I even have sign this at this point? Like, Don Ramirez?
No, just buy the Stan Lee's already signed one.
Yeah, there's only 1,000 of them.
Right.
Well, guys, do you have anything else you want to talk about before we close out?
No, man, this is fun. Looking forward to hearing your thoughts about Strange after you see it Saturday. So maybe we can get a chance to do that. We'll be, more content coming on the Spidey Geo9 channel. Even tomorrow. Real quick. I'll be very quick. So
plug away.
When I started collecting here locally, it was just me, right? My brother, like he came and was a part of it, but he wasn't also collecting. And now we've got like 6 of us here locally in my hometown that are collecting. And so we're all showing up tomorrow night at my house to do trade night, rip some packs, break some boxes, hang out. And I'm really, really looking forward to it.
That sounds fun.
So we'll make some content around it as well. I just got in 2 PSA shipments that I sent February 28th of 2021, came in today with 65 slabs and 23 slabs. And we're going to be doing grade reveals of those tomorrow. Yeah. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just.
Are they inserts or are they base?
They're mostly base, mostly 90MU. They're primarily cards that have been in my binders, throughout the years. That I watched the whose channel is that guy? Swaggle Hoss. Watched the Swaggle Hoss Marvel card video, if you remember that. Came out in January.
Yeah.
Saw it, and that's when I hit record and did my little get your Marvel cards out of the closet basement video, and put mine in, sitting mine off the PSA before the prices went up and they shut it down. And it's been sitting there with Value Modern, the Value Modern stuff. It's just sat there for well over a year.
Yeah,
so.
I still haven't gotten mine back. And I submitted mine, I think, 2 weeks before you did. So
holy smokes. Wow. So I'm very happy to have them and looking forward to seeing the grades and being reacquainted with the cards.
That's great. Hey, are those comics on the wall? Are some of those like replica versions?
Yeah, the 9/8 of 181, X-Men 1, AF-15, and Giant Size are all reprints. But I don't sleep on a reprint 9.8, in my opinion. Depends on which one it is. But the rest of them are all they're not reprints. But yeah, they're all graded.
Those look fun.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Scandal Cards and Comics, Spidey Geo9.
Yeah.
Good people liking good collectibles. Plug us, get us out there. We're always looking to increase our subscriber numbers. And I have some life-changing news here happen in my life soon, which I'm excited to share at some point. But it's been a good year, and I love taking time to make this kind of content. And we'll see you guys later. Marvel cards, baby, and Marvel comics, man.
Have a marvelous day.
Yeah.